Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great one. Hope that not only you are happy, but also your feet are happy. I don't know if that translated. Anyways, today we're going to go ahead and listen to the band Penguin Cafe Orchestra. I have never heard of them at all, but we're going to listen to their track, hold on, The Sound of Someone You Love Who's Going Away, and It Doesn't Matter. Listen, I like a long named track. This is off of their first album, Music from the Penguin Cafe, which was released in 1976. This is also going to be, it's the opening song to the second side of the album. So, a couple of you were discussing this band in the comments, David Cobson and Ariadne. So, thank you guys so much for the recommendation. All right, first of all, I remembered you guys had recommended this band who I've never heard of and I don't even know what genre they are. Don't care, I'm going to just listen to it blind or deaf, whatever you want to listen. And I hate the way that YouTube has changed their comments because on my end, I can search comments, like I can put in a keyword like penguin. And then, of course, all the comments that have penguin will come up for me. So I remembered people had talked about this band, and so I was like, okay, let me check them out. So I typed in penguin, but it only brings me like certain replies. It doesn't give me everything. So I put work a little, I know it's not work, but I took effort in searching for who and when the comment was mentioned. So I went through like all my past videos for a little bit and tried to find it. Anyways, I finally got it. So I had to get my shovel out to get this one. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and listen to this track. And I was reading your comments and your conversation as I oft do. And David, you had recommended some other songs. And then Ariadne, you said that, you think that I might get this song in particular due to its progressive nature. And then David agreed. So you two peas in a pod, I'm about to pod with you. Let's go ahead and listen to the song. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. That is the sound of someone going away. slowly more melodies and instruments creep in. I like this very gentle musing of this track. Violin's coming in a little bit stronger. Some chops. It's the sound of them. Creaky viola. I like how that bass comes in a little stronger with the harmony of the guitar. This is very relaxing. That's cool. The strings are kind of almost echoing in on themselves back and forth there. Well, that's a change. Where are we going? Oh, we changed moods quick. this is definitely taking the title into music form. And right back to it. I like that. I like how it had that abstract moment, but came back to this. It's an interesting sound. What that is. And they're slowing it down a little bit. That just kind of collapsed on itself. And now it descends back into this discord. Right back to square one. I didn't know what to expect with a band named Penguin Cafe Orchestra. I guess in my head I was expecting something jazzy, kind of snappy. This is not what I would call snappy. And yet what I got was something that was still very interesting and had a lot of interesting concepts to it. So this almost plays, not literally, but it almost plays in a similar space of like a free improvisation, a free jazz kind of vibe. Because I like how they gave you the melodies. They gave you the very gentle, breezy guitar melody. The piano comes in with it. The violin. It sounds very gorgeously pastoral. It's very, look at this beautiful landscape as it opens up, right? The sun's rising ahead, and it's just a beautiful scene. And that's why I said, during the first half, I'm like, oh, this is a beautiful waking up kind of song. You know, it kind of makes you want to stretch and get ready to take on the day. And then there's that moment halfway through where the music drops and the violins are now playing this more sharp cutting kind of way. The music becomes more discordant and dissonant, and it's like the music has collapsed into itself at that point. And all those beautiful graces of beauty have now been stripped away into something a lot more bare and, I don't know, bony. Why is bony the word I think of? But that actually works so well with the concept and the name of this piece of music. The sound of someone you love who's going away, and it doesn't matter. And I was listening, and throughout the track, there's a lot of moments where the music, even before the abstract section, there's a lot of moments where the music just kind of stops playing, and there's a little bit of a lull, a little bit of a pause, and then it comes back, and it starts playing again. And I feel like that's the going away. But it comes back, and then it goes away, and then it comes back. However, the title is giving us the concept, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because in the beginning it keeps on coming back. But then there's that shift that changes, like I said, when it goes into that more experimental section, and all of that light, that beauty has now gone. Is this the last time? Is this the time, the final time when this person is going and they don't come back? Well, then after that abstract section, it actually does come back. That graceful melody does return, and we're like, oh, whew, exhale, breath of relief. And it's like, okay, we're back. And I kind of like how that fits into the nature of the song. I mention it a lot when we listen to instrumental music here on the channel, but when I listen to instrumental music, a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times, I picture a story happening in my mind. Maybe that's my way of relating to something without human words. And I'm kind of getting something here, but I don't need to imagine it because they give me what I need to imagine with the title of this track. So the story and the plot is basically laid out for me. And then, like I said, after the abstract section, the music is back together, plays gracefully again, if not more intense in its beauty. The violin now plays like more, I guess, more leading melodies. The electric piano kind of dances around in there a little bit more glittery than before. And then it does kind of edge towards that something's not right kind of section again before it basically plays us out. Which I think is, once again, just a really cool choice. After that abstract section, the music has changed. It's as if that was an event that changed the future. That's the going away, and now it doesn't matter anymore. Also, let me put you guys up here, because I'm looking at the Wikipedia page here. So Steve Nye, producer of Japan and David Sylvian and a lot of his music, wonderful. He's playing the electric piano, and he's the engineer here. Simon Hefface, or Jeffs, is the main player here, playing guitar, bass, ukulele, quattro, not the trace, but the quattro, spinet, electric piano, mouth percussion, the shang, ring modulator. He's doing a lot, if not pretty much everything. And I really like the creativity that he has in building these soundscapes and these stories through sound. Hen Liebman on the cello, and then Gavin Wright on the violin and viola, whose name is in purple, which means I've clicked on his name before, and I don't remember why. From The Last Emperor, because we clicked. Okay, so there you go. There's that connection there. So once again, you have some interesting arrangements here. It tells its own story. It has its own way of doing things, and I think that it succeeds in what they do. Now, I'm looking at the personnel, and I don't see any drummers on the album at all. So actually, once again, I don't know anything about the band. So I don't know if this is standard of what their music is, or if this is the outlier and this is different from their usual stuff. But clicking on the Wikipedia article, it says that Penguin Cafe Orchestra, or let me bring you guys up if you want to read. Penguin Cafe Orchestra were an avant-pop band led by British guitarist Simon Jeffs, co-founded with Helen Liebman. They toured, blah, blah, blah. The band's sound is not easily categorized, having elements of exuberant folk music and minimalist aesthetic, occasionally reminiscent of composers such as Philip Glass. So there you go. A little bit hard to categorize in who they are and what they do, but once again, kind of still ask the same question. Is this close to what they do, or is this kind of the different part? Either way, let me know what you guys thought. Comments down below. Follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for the recommendation as well. I appreciate you, Ariadne and David. I didn't say that right. Ariadne. I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much for the recommendation. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.